So thank goodness we're not dealing with all of that. It's warm out, but nothing like what they're dealing with, Amber.
Not yet. Because, not yet. That's because the same system is headed our way. So we have a few days where we can kind of prepare for all of this, or just kind of mentally prep. So take a look at what's happening. So yes, the strong high pressure system is bringing heat advisories, excessive heat warnings, and excessive heat watches to the Midwest and also to the South. So from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up to the Great Lakes. And I did see someone post about the heat index record in Chicago because they hit 100 degrees and it felt more like 120. And because remember, they are dealing with a little bit more of that humidity too that comes up from the Gulf of Mexico. There's the culprit. That's that high pressure system. This is the same high that's going to head our way in the next few days. So here's a quick look at our next weather forecast. It's been quiet and it's okay. And we're going to continue to stay quiet with the low clouds and fog. And then as that high pressure system gets a little closer, this is what's going to bring us that significant warming trend on Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday of next week, expect that to be the hottest of the next 7 days. Right now, our temperatures are really comfortable, mild temperatures in the low 60s for areas like Hemet and Anaheim and Claremont, 63 for Fullerton, downtown LA and Burbank. We have low 60s also for Camarillo and Malibu, and temperatures currently in the upper 60s for Palmdale. We are sandwiched between two systems. We have this low pressure system that's been bringing in a little bit more of that sea breeze the last few days. It's still going to stay to the northwest of us as this high pressure system gets a little bit closer and kind of expands into Southern California. So by Sunday, our temperatures will climb up just slightly above average. And then once it gets a little closer to us by Monday and Tuesday, that's when the really hot temperatures start to arrive. Then by the middle of next week, you can see how this high pressure kind of just shifted a little bit more to the east, sitting over the Four Corners region. Well, that's what's going to draw in a little bit more of that monsoonal moisture. So it starts to get a little stickier by the end of next week. Our temperature outlook for the next 6 to 10 days shows that we will stay above average during this time. All right, so here's a look at that 7-day forecast. So again, today, not bad, still slightly below average. We'll take it because as we look ahead, we know it's going to get hot. 90s by the time we head into next week. Valleys, you've been in the mid to upper 90s the last few days. Triple digits will arrive as early as Sunday, and then you can see 109 by Tuesday. Inland Empire, 92 today with triple digits. By the time we head into next week, we're talking 105, 104. We get some relief by the end of next week, but remember, with the humidity, it may feel even hotter in some spots. Beaches, 74 today with 80s by next Monday. And then for the high deserts, mid 90s today, triple digits by Monday. And then for the mountains, upper 70s today, 80s tomorrow, possibly 90s as we head into Monday. And then once we start to cool, we could even see some isolated thunderstorms and showers by the end of next week. All right, so now we're going to head over to the roadways. Let's take a look at what's happening this morning. We have some traffic issues in some areas. But right now, we're just going to take you over the 2 freeway in Glendale, where it looks good. Look how wide open it is. It is definitely Friday light. All right, so this is that multi-car crash that we were talking about earlier, the eastbound 105 at the 605. 2 left lanes are blocked. But once you get past this, everything looks pretty good if you're getting onto the 605. Otherwise, here's a wider view of Southern California, where we're starting to see traffic pick up, but it's still pretty light. And then that crash on the 14 southbound at Golden Valley, all lanes are now finally open. Back to you guys.
CBS News Los Angeles, your local news, streaming wherever, whenever.